All right. So this is our science department meeting, and thank you guys. Appreciate this us doing this. I like how we do this. Keeps us all in one accord. I'm going to go over our norms real quick, and then after that, we can get to our check-in question and start our process. Okay. We're not forgetting about you down there. See with the mask, so we want to make sure that we are safely distancing from you, but still including you. Okay. Our norms are we will act on the principle of all for one for all. We will start and end on time. We will consider every comment. We will stay focused on the topic at hand. We'll maintain a parking lot for later discussion. We'll continue to seek clarity, and ask questions before committing. We'll follow through on agreements, and we'll speak respectfully to one another and refrain from interruption. All right. So, our check-in question for today is: what was one of your biggest projects this school year? One of your biggest projects this school year. Myself, I had a couple. Who don't want to introduce slides? Great debate project, even Black History Month billboards. But what are some other things that you guys have done as far as big stuff this school year?
In eighth grade honors, I did bottle rocket project where students could use mathematics skills and set a zenith, and then do some basic calculations in small groups. Again, the group dynamics really important for this population. They had a great time, and it was applied math and science. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll say for my sixth graders, we haven't had like super big projects because it's just general ed sixth grade. But we've worked with microscopes, we've worked some basic calculations and numbers. So getting them to think about math and science and also literacy and science when they're writing up results and how things went out.
Mm-hmm.
Seventh grade, they've done some experiments where they're actually like measuring temperature, density, measuring lengths, and like just units of measurement. So they've got a lot more hands-on experience with my seventh graders. And then we're also planning frog dissection for our honors kids before the year is over. So that'll be a big project in my opinion.
Nice.
We've done various projects in labs in my class. So several of them were doing like a Skittles experiment where you see the particles and how they move faster with heat. We've done elephant toothpaste where we've done chemical reactions, and kids do claim evidence reasonings and understanding the reasonings behind that, and we talk about the experiments beforehand. And we've also done a project where kids did research on an element of their choice, where they have to go into detail and answer this rubric where they had to look up different details and information about the element, and they had to put it in a PowerPoint form.
Very nice. I started the year off with the Famous Scientist project, where they had choice between quite a few different scientists of color and different nationalities. They also did one on space with Hidden Figures, the movie. And then we have in sixth grade we did the cloud in a bottle. They create clouds and watch water boiling with changing the pressure.
Yeah.
Eighth grade we did an air cannon activity. That's kind of like what Mr. Kurtz was saying with math and science. They had to calculate force, distance, measurements, so kind of cross-disciplinary things there.
Nice. What I'm catching is that we got some writing that goes on with this stuff, and what I noticed is that our ELA performance scores, like they are low, and it's not just low for a particular group, like they are low for a majority of the school. So in kind of looking at how we solve that problem, can help solve that problem, I think it is worth us looking at one specific group, but I think it's also worth us like looking at how we can attack this for the majority, because it is like an entire kind of campus problem or a kind of system problem. But what resources do you guys think that we can use, we can have to make this happen? In terms of our writing, in terms of our research, teaching students how to research, helping students with their writing. What kind of things you guys think we can bring in to do that?
I think a science sort of book report or article report using like the library resource would be a cool one.
Oh, nice.
Like look up anything relating to any field of science, something you just find interesting, read it, and then write like a certain length, depending on the grade level, maybe summary, including like certain factors to tell us